Greetings. Today is February 4th, 2013. And I got up this morning and went to a local restaurant, and I had people ask me, said, "Rhymes, why are you wearing so many ties this morning?" And I told them that I put these ties on because if I didn't have a tie on, there are people who was going to complain that I didn't have a tie on. Then if I put this tie on, there are people who would not like this tie. And so I brought this tie. And there are those who will say, "We don't like this tie. We 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 don't like this tie." It's always something. And so I put these ties on to remind me what it's like to be a manager at America's largest retail store, Wal-Mart stores. In the military, I received supervisory leadership and management training. And I believe that store manager Hal at store 2615 here in Valdosta, Georgia, and the executive heads of Wal-Mart would appreciate a person that was qualified, if not overqualified. But I later discovered that Wal-Mart only peons, pawns, and puppets. Peons, pawns, and puppets. That's what Mr. McCullough. Mike Duke, and now apparently Bill Simon wants his puppets. I can see them saying, "George, we know you were trained. We know that you had already passed the assistant manager's test, getting ready to go up, move up into the high echelons of Wal-Mart. But we don't like your professional tie, so take that off." They didn't want a person who challenged them on having all the fire exit blocked in the back so people could have been burned to a crisp. So I complained about that. So they told me to take that tie off and be quiet, I guess. In the first year, I found over 60 problems, made 60 corrections in the sporting goods department. So they didn't like that. So they said, "George, take that tie off. You don't have to think. Just do what we tell you to do and take that tie off." So when I became department manager, they never trained me, and I've already proved that to you over and over again with the actual documentation. But I wanted my people that worked for me trained, and I taught them what to do, how to do it. But the manager didn't like that. And so I guess they said to me, "George, take that tie off. We want puppets, peons, and..." You know, it really was sad. So then I found out that ATF forms, the form that customers purchase firearms with, background checks, it's required that those forms be secured in a lockbox. Nobody said anything about them not being secured, but I did. And I complained over 2 years about those 4473s not being secure with customers' personal data store managers, Hal didn't care. Co-managers and assistant managers didn't care. So we had a little poll. Everybody that worked in the department, manager in his department knows that. But nobody cared about it. We had a filing cabinet that wouldn't lock. So after me complaining, that was a scratch mark against George Boss. Oh yeah. So they want me to take that tire off. They want me to shut up and be quiet. Don't say nothing about customers' personal data being taken possibly by people and their identity stolen. The fixture room, very, very dangerous, hazardous. Everybody knows that. So I guess they want me to move that tire. They don't want you to say nothing about that. Lord have mercy. Then, one day I went into work. Now I had asked several managers why had they not trained me, entered me into the sporting goods department manager's 4-week training program, which I pulled up from the wire, and it was there for everybody to see. But it seems like Hal, the store manager, only trained those who are in the clique and among the slicks and laugh and grin with him, even when there is nothing funny. You get it? Brother Rhymes is not like that. I didn't have to do it in the military, or I chose not to do it. And so I wasn't about to change. Hal didn't like that, I guess. So one day I was called to the back. They told me that you was fired under the heading of inability to perform job. And every coaching that they gave me at Wal-Mart store 2615, I refuted them, proved them to be wrong, proved them to be unprofessional. But did Wal-Mart care? No, Wal-Mart just took off the other time. So I took it off. One day and I was called in the back and they say you're terminated. Now let me close this out and make my point. My point is simple. Bill Simon say he wants veterans to come work for Wal-Mart. I'm saying don't do it. Don't waste your time trying to show your management training, your leadership training, your supervisory training, your personal in-depthness of Maslow theory. All of these things Wal-Mart don't want and they don't appreciate. Wal-Mart want peons, pawns, and puppets. Now I have written Wal-Mart over 68 letters, over 300 videos on YouTube. And still, March will be 5 years. 5 years, my friend. 5 years. And not a single Wal-Mart executive have respected this military veteran, retired, enough to even send me one courteous reply. All I asked President Simon to do, since you terminated me under inability to perform job, all I asked you to do, Mr. Simon, was number one, show me in writing who was assigned my trainer. Number two, what store manager, assistant manager, or anyone else entered me into the 4-week training program. Number three, if the training program that I have, and have showed it over and over again on YouTube, if you did not create that training document, or training plan rather, nearly 50 pages, then who did? Did some extraterrestrials from outer space develop that training program? Next, if any Wal-Mart sporting goods manager in the United States of America or in any foreign country received that training at any level, then why did you allow Hal Hallwell, Frank Summerlin, and other co-managers and assistant managers to deny that training to George Boston Rhymes or to anyone else that works at Wal-Mart Stores Incorporated. Why did you do that? I also ask you, how could you, as America's largest retail giant, ignore these valid questions as if though I don't have any rights, although I served my country during the Vietnam era? Yet you ignore me, and then you turn around, Mr. Simon, and say you want to employ military veterans, their spouses, etc., 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 when they return back from fighting wars for this nation for you to operate? Come on, man, get serious. So I'm saying to the American veterans, don't fall for it. In fact, you know that your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, and in some cases even your enemies are mistreated, terminated, denied disability, among many other things. And yet, we act as if though here in the homeland, as if though we have made Wal-Mart Stores Incorporated, Mike Duke, Bill Glass, who was once the chairman of the board of directors, and all the board of directors at Wal-Mart, along with Bill Simon, it is as if though we have made them a God beside God, and that they answers to no one. My situation is not that bad, to tell you the truth, and I'm gonna tell you why. At least I get a little small retirement check from the government. But what about those mothers and fathers with children who've been terminated like I was for no reason at all, and stripped of every professional tie that they have received in technical schools, in colleges and universities, only to be asked by Wal-Mart to take them off? We don't need them here. What we need is your green dollars and the stupidity of fellow Americans who keep allowing you, Wal-Mart, to get away with this madness. But I am determined, as I was willing, to go on foreign battlefields and face the enemy bullets, including an AK-47 and my own M16 rifle, to fight for both domestic and foreign enemies of this great nation, only to return home like many other veterans that have worked at Wal-Mart Stores Incorporated. Many I have on YouTube, and they are telling their stories. And so I'm saying to all active duty and military veterans, don't let Wal-Mart take all of your ties, man. There should be some ties that bind us together. And there should be some ties that bind us together to stand up and fight for somebody outside of ourselves. And if you don't want to fight for yourself, then fight for the ties of your children, your grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. But please, don't let Wal-Mart take away all our self-respect and all of our ties. Just don't let Wal-Mart President Bill Simon do that. Active duty military veterans, don't let them fool you like that. If they could not fool me, don't let them fool you. Once again, this is a wrongfully terminated manager from Wal-Mart Store 2615 here in Valdosta, Georgia. And I'm saying to you, when will the American people wake up and understand what Wal-Mart is doing to workers' rights here in America and in the United States of America, but more so here in Georgia? Georgia is an at-will to work state, which means they can fire you for good cause, bad cause, or for no cause at all. And they don't even have to tell you why. What say you, my fellow Georgians And what say you, the American people? We need to stop putting these people back in office who keep asking us to remove our ties. And these are the ties that bind us together because we are united for the good of self. What's wrong with that, y'all? Let us be the best of America. Bye-bye.
I work 7 days a week so you can have food to eat. I do a lot of overtime, working hard on the assembly line. Every day I'm working hard for you. I don't mind working, baby, not as long as you've been true. I don't mind putting in all this overtime. Ooh, baby, I'm working hard, baby. I'm working 7 days a week so you can have shoes on your feet. I'm doing a lot of overtime. Girl, I swear I don't mind. Ooh, I'm working for you, babe. 7 days a week. I work so you can have a place to sleep. Doing all this overtime, baby, so you can dress up and look fine. Girl, I'm working